So I want to expand on the Alex Jones thing because here's what I think he's meant to do. He'll get, for the last 15, 20 years, he'll get followers. He'll build up this huge, get the truther movement moving in his direction, where he reports fluoride, GMOs, vaccines, which I do believe are deadly, purposely deadly, and I believe it's actually a psyop and a psyop. So I'm focusing on the vaccines. I'm trying to stop the vaccines. And then Louis is trying to stop the GMO. Now we're divided. There's not very many of us to begin with. The vaccines take me out 20 years from now. Louis dies 15 years from now. Now Grandma Tarkin across the street is battling gang stalking. Last night at midnight, they cracked her window open, went inside Grandma Tarkin's house, and sliced her up into little tiny pieces. You see, the immediate danger is really the gang stalking. People have no business looking in your house. That makes you vulnerable right there for an attack, for a physical attack. Now, people doing this would be bad enough. If you had little groups of people doing this, it'll be on the news. It'd be all over the place. The reason it's not on the news, very, 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 very rarely it is, but the reason why it's not on the news, why it's not the daily talk, is because the people that are doing these psyops are the police departments and the military. American police on American soil doing criminal acts, group organized gang stalking, which is essentially terrorism, terrorizing American citizens, and in some cases, I'm sure, executing them. This is what's going on in America as I speak. So Alex Jones, his goal is to get people to follow him, and while we're like looking at Alex Jones, wow, the criminals are right behind us, sneaking up on us. Bah! Right in your head until you're dead. And that's why, because while we're watching Alex Jones and the movement's going in his direction, they're setting up this undercover police state, which is going to be like Germany, where there's so many of them we don't know where they're at. And once you have that, they're going to tell us now we can't talk. So then we can't talk because we don't know where they're at. So we're afraid, because if I go over across the street to talk to Billy, I don't know if I'm going to get killed, because me and Billy are being watched by all the undercover cops that are all over the U.S. Once they set up an underground police ring and military ring, which is so big, it covers every American, we're not going to be able to talk anymore. We're not going to have control on who we marry or what we do. Next thing they're going to do is have a raffle where we have to check in to be executed. You'll get a number or a color in the mail, and you have been chosen to help to populate the earth by checking into the center, and they might start murdering us humanely, and then it will turn into a vicious, torture and murder. I mean, come on, we had murder like 15, 20 years ago at that center for the terrorist people. Once we saw that, we knew there was something corrupt going on, horribly corrupt. When they created a thing called the Patriot Act, where they can come and arrest people and torture them and kill them and not tell people they did this, don't you see what's going on? They're setting up a system that's so deadly and evil and scary, it would make Hitler smile in the grave. You understand what I'm saying? This is what Alex Jones did. He actually purposely got the movement moving in one direction. Now, as truthers, it's not going to be up to the sheeple to fix this. It's up to the truthers to fix it. We have to come together, recognize what happened, and the very first thing you want to deal with is gang stalking, because once you can free every American where they can peacefully watch news again and make a decision which way they want to go, safely, because you know what, safety is the number one concern. Then you have to stop gang stalking. You have to stop doctors and dentists from putting implants inside of people's bodies without them knowing about it. Hey, it's just something to think about.